Good morning and welcome to Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. And for this edition, we're going to focus on yet another millennial entrepreneur. Max Grigoryev of WhoTrades is joining me. Max, thank you very much for being back at MarketSite with me. We want to learn what WhoTrades is and why would you get into fintech?
So thank you very much for inviting me. And this is a really interesting story how we started WhoTrades. So basically, we had some really great experience both in fintech, both in various fields such as ad tech, fintech, and lots of other fast-growing markets. I would say this, and then we wanted to elaborate all those fields into one fintech and deliver some kind of a great experience to the customers. So we focus on the values, we focus on the product that we deliver to the client. So we are very trader oriented, which means that we put the trader first, and then we get the feedback from the market participants, from traders, from hedge funds. We'll listen to them. We see what they need, what value they need, what news or any kind of products they want to see, and then we deliver what they need. So basically, that's why we think that WhoTrades is kind of very trader oriented. That's why we focus on the feedback. We are very open and we are very transparent.
So when you originally went to school, did you go into computer developing or engineering? What was the catalyst behind all of this?
So the main catalyst behind all of that was my initial interest in the finance field, because I started my career at one of the big four companies. Then I worked at the largest mid-cap investment bank as a financial analyst, associate. And then when the venture capital market started growing really fast, I saw that lots of really interesting and really innovative companies are growing very fast, and they bring some really interesting experience to the customers. I thought that we should bring the same concept, the same customer-oriented concept to the finance field. So basically, we have some experience in the finance field first, and then we have an experience of working with customers throughout various fields, including ad tech, including educational technologies, for example, and we bring all of this experience into the finance field.
Right. Okay. So before we get into specific strategies that you employ on WhoTrades, because there was, for the most part, it's mostly options trading that happens on the site. What advice would you give to millennials that are looking to either get into fintech or finance or a different area of the technology sector?
So yeah, my first advice would be stay focused, because when you spread your mind, or when you try to achieve multiple goals, it's really difficult to achieve all of them at a time. So it means that you need to keep the focus on one thing. For example, if you build a platform, or if you work on some custom solution for traders or hedge funds, whatever it is, just keep focused. Just keep delivering the value no matter what your competitors are saying about your company or platform. Just listen to the customer, check what they want, check what they need, and keep really focused on what you are doing. So this is the main advice. And the second advice is keep things organized. Make sure that your team is following the same strategy that you have in your mind. Make sure that you are in line with the most innovative technologies in the market. So just make sure that you first focused and second organized.
Okay, so let's talk about some strategies that you noticed the most on WhoTrades, and you mentioned to me that hedging and spreading are two of the top strategies that have been working for clients on WhoTrades. Give us a couple of examples, not necessarily recommendations, but examples of what you've seen on WhoTrades.
Yeah, sure. So basically, we have the product called Marketplace. It means that we allow the best performing traders come to the marketplace and live stream their trades and show off their portfolios. That's why it's really interesting, because it's totally transparent. And this morning I was looking at the strategy. The trader was really focused on tech stocks. He has Google in the portfolio, he has Apple stocks, etc. But the main driver of the growth of the yield of his portfolio is the option strategy. So basically what he did, he bought some long-term, long-standing call options of Adobe expiring in January 2019. And this is exactly where Tether works for you, because coming to the expiration, the value of the options is going up. So it means that every day that it's closer to the expiration date, this trader gets additional percentage in his yield.
Assuming the trade's going the right way.
Yes,
right.
the trade's going in the right way. He bought some deep in the money options, which means that Tether works in favor of those options.
Right. And so that's more of a speculative type of play, more directional, if you will. Have you noticed on WhoTrades with the market, all three averages running to all-time highs, have you seen more hedging type of activity uptick at all?
Yes. Basically, what we saw is that people started getting rid of stocks, actual stocks, and starting to buy more options and started to hedge, because at some point of time we'll see some reverse trends. We'll see that some stocks will dip, especially the tech stocks, and we see it today as the market goes down after some political comments. So basically, we see that most of the traders on the WhoTrades platform, they utilize option strategies, which means that they limit their losses, and at some point they even get some money back. I mean, they earn on the volatility spikes. So basically, options could be really interesting instrument both to hedge and to earn, just because you're betting on the volatility. And as we see, the volatility is really high, and it goes up every day. So basically, when you trade options, you just make sure that you both hedge and you earn. So basically, that's what we see on WhoTrades.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Max, for joining me. And thank you, traders, as always, for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.